Barcelona ya se mueve. Barcelona ya se mueve. I was still catching up, you were already laughing. Sun on the stone before noon, your hand was shading the map. I read the street names badly, you laughed and pulled me back. The sign said salida somewhere, another said no sé qué. I said maybe this way, you said that's what you always say. The city did not wait for us, it turned a corner first. Your hair caught all the daylight, my shirt held all the heat. Mira, mira, Barcelona, gold glass, blue sky, too much sun. We came in slow from far away, but the morning made us run. Mira, mira, Barcelona, hands up, bus doors, don't slow down. Before we found the famous things, the city spun us around. Ya se mueve, ya se mueve. Mira, mira, ya se mueve. Mira, mira, don't slow down. Some faces looked a little longer near the cross and by the square. You squeezed my hand for half a second and pointed at something up there. A guide voice said La Fachada through somebody's open phone. Pigeons broke across the plaza like they owned every stone. We said we would take it easy, then missed the easy part. The market smelled like boiling fish. The morning had a pause. Mira, mira, Barcelona, gold glass, blue sky, too much sun. We came in slow from far away, but the morning made us run. Mira, mira, Barcelona, hands up, bus doors, don't slow down. Before we found the famous things, the city spun us around. Próxima parada, someone said, or maybe I heard it wrong. You smiled at the bus window like the day had found its song. The brass came up from somewhere, a corner, a bar, a screen. I didn't know the city yet, but it was already in me. Mira, mira, Barcelona, sun in the road, salt in the air. Your smile hit before the skyline like we had always been there. Mira, mira, Barcelona, first trip, first heat, don't slow down. We followed the noise through the morning and let it turn us around. Barcelona, Barcelona, we were just catching up. Yo, 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 yo. Your head said bling white in the ticket line. I lost the roof line behind red and blue. We stood on the ground floor with our necks bent back. Red glass on your shoulder, blue light down your back. People packed around us, more than I could count. I tried to find the ceiling, but the light kept moving out. The guy kept saying Templo through somebody's phone. You wore the headphones crooked, like you came here alone. Stone spires cut the sky. The whole street open wide, light fell hard through red and blue, and we were small inside. Stone spires cut the sky, too sharp to understand. We came to see a church and found another land. Otro planeta, stone in the air. outside. Goldie bent the buildings like the street had softer bones. Windows leaned above us with faces made of stone. You touched the audio guide, silver rings around your ears. I said you look like an alien. You said, not here. The houses had no straight face, the doors had other plans. Every wall was almost breathing under everybody's hand. Storm spires cut the sky, the whole street open wide. Life fell hard through red and blue, and we were small inside. Storm spires cut the sky, too sharp to understand. We came to see a church and found another land. The crowd moved all around us like dust inside the light. Oh, oh, oh. I looked up through the colors. You looked lost and almost new. The building did not answer, but it changed the way we move. Stone spires cut the sky, sun through red and blue. The building leaned above us like it almost knew. Barcelona had a skyline, but this one wouldn't land. Stone spires cut the sky. Oh, oh. You kept the headphones on. Hey, hey. Your ticket stayed folded under the reading light. A small chain on the curtain kept tapping through the night. Barcelona slid backward in the black glass frame. You asked if we were leaving. I said, not by its name. Lower bunk, loose curtain, 2 bags under our feet. The sheet kept moving slowly with the rhythm underneath. Your shoes by the ladder, 1 sock on the floor. The window kept showing places we had never seen before. Maybe there was no carriage, maybe no track at all, but the night kept moving forward down the wall. The timetable said nothing, the platform had gone cold, and somewhere under midnight Granada took control. The train had no name, but we knew where it was going. Through the dark, with the black glass glowing. Train had no name, but it carried us the same. You turn once in the lower bunk, and the whole night changed. No name, no name. Granada, no name. Don't look back. The hallway smelled like metal, coffee, dust and rain. Someone closed the cabin door, then opened it again. You slept through every station that maybe wasn't there. A blue light crossed your shoulder, then vanished in your hair. The rails kept talking softly, low under the frame. I heard Granada breathing before we knew its name. The dark outside the window had a border it could hide. I watched it draw a country on the other side. The train had no name, we knew where it was going. Through the dark, with the black glass glowing. Train had no name, but it carried us the same. You turn once in the lower bunk, and the whole the red walls, water moving through stone. Alhambra in the distance before we had even gone. The train had no name, but we knew where it was going. Through the dark, with the black glass glowing. Train had no name. If the line was never there, the night drew on under us and carried us somewhere. No name, no name. Granada, no name. Don't look back. Your ticket stayed folded, but Granada found the track. We came down from the plane with the heat on our sleeves, a name lit up on a phone, and a driver holding keys. Small wheels on the pavement, your bag leaned to the side. The airport fell behind us like we knew we had to ride. At first the road was normal, glass, sunlight, low white walls. Then Granada pulled the houses closer to the car. You looked out through the window, I watched the mirror shake. The street began to narrow, like it wanted us awake. The driver knew the angle before the angle came. The stone was near enough to almost say our names. One breath held too early, one laugh came too late. Then the corner disappeared and opened like a gate. The alley took the wheel, and we let it. Stone on both sides, but it never met us. The alley took the wheel, we were laughing through the fear. Granada moved too close, then vanished in the mirror. Oh, seca, let it pass. Gira, too fast, too fast. Crossed the floor with every little turn. A scooter flashed beside us, then the white street burned. Balconies above us, laundry in the air. Old stone on our shoulders and no extra room to spare. You said there's no way through, I said I know. Then the city folded sideways and somehow let us go. Every wall was moving, every window leaned. The driver stayed quiet like he had done this in a dream. I thought the streets were breathing too. The sky cut into strips between the old walls and blue. You smiled from the panic and covered your mouth. The city pulled us inward before we figured it out. The alley took the wheel, and we let it. Stone on both sides, but it never met us. The alley took the wheel, still alive and still alive. Granada missed the wall and threw us inside. Cerca, let it pass. Gira, too fast, too fast. The alley took the wheel, and we arrived too fast. Beyond the rim, the palace held its light above the roofs. on my sleeve from something left to burn. Two glasses touched once, then the night did not return. A red mark on the table, a small ring in the dark. Beyond the rim, the palace kept its fire from the roofs. You leaned against the railing with the city underneath. I saw the hill through the glass and forgot to breathe. It did not have to move, it did not have to call. It only stood above us and made the night feel small. Close enough to touch if the dark had light, far enough to keep its own side. I wondered who had lived below, with that hill above their door, seeing gold they could not enter every night and wanting more. Across the warm black air, past the rim of the glass, lights on the Alhambra would not let the night pass. Who looked up first? Who learned to stay? Lights on the hill, still there today. Still there, still there. Who looked up first? Who looked away? Maybe someone washed a bowl in a courtyard late. Maybe someone heard the water behind the locked gate. A child may have counted windows, a mother may have said, don't stare too long at the palace, look down and eat your bread. Beauty sat above them, power wore the same light. Every ordinary evening ended with that sight. I was only there for one night, with smoke in my clothes. They had to wake beneath it and watch what never came close. Across the warm black air, past the rim of the glass, lights on the Alhambra would not let the night pass. Who looked up first? Who learned to stay? Lights on the hill, still there today. Plates went cold beside us, the red ring dried in place, but the hill kept burning with no change on its face. You said nothing for a minute, I did the same. Some places don't invite you, they only say your name. Across the warm black air, past the roofs and the glass, lights on the Alhambra still too bright to pass. Who looked up first? Who learned to stay? Lights on the hill, still there today. Beyond the rim, the palace held its light above the roofs. "12 stone miles were waiting there. The guard says buenos dias with dust on his sleeve. A bronze key taps his fingers and the door lets in the heat. Swallows cross the morning above the quiet tiles. A boy runs past the water, then stops before he laughs. No one names the year, no one says remember. The garden opens wide, and I answer from inside. The lions held the water, low under the sun. I came in with the morning, and the morning carried on. The lions held the water, blew over every wall. I stood there like a stranger, but the stone knew me by heart. Ay, quédate. Keeps shining, the closed door keeps shining, the closed door keeps still, the closed door keeps still. I wash my hand in the channel, and the surface opens fast. The sky falls into pieces, and the pieces do not last. The lions held the water, low under the sun. I came in with the morning, and the morning carried on. The lions held the water, blew over every wall. I stood there like a stranger, but the stone knew me by heart. I touched the water again, it opens then goes clear. Some mornings do not finish, they stay somewhere near. The lions held the water, hey, low under the sun. I came in with the morning, and the morning carried on. The lions held the water, past the carved white walls. I stood there like a stranger, but the stone knew me by heart. The guard says buenos dias, and the water keeps moving. Don't lie, oh yeah. Glass doors open, cold air touch my face. Scooters cross the sunlight like they knew the place. A child dropped a spoon outside a corner store. You laughed into your napkin, I stopped looking for a door. I thought the past was waiting behind every wall. Then someone bought tomatoes, and the afternoon felt small. People live here too, I got the city wrong. The palace kept the morning, but the street kept moving on. People live here too, with ice cream in the heat. The old hill watched us quietly from a normal city street. From a normal city street. A Korean restaurant sign hung beside a pharmacy. I laughed once, then went quiet. Soul had followed me. Red letters in the window, rice steam in the air. Granada kept on walking like it had always been there. I thought the city ended where the red wall shone, but someone had an errand, and someone city street. A man beside the crossing pointed down the road. He said, "Esta noche hay danza, you could come along." The traffic light kept blinking, a bus sighed at the curb. Your hand was cold from gelato. I almost missed his words. I almost missed his words. People live here too. I got the city wrong. The palace kept the morning, but the street kept moving on. People live here too, with ice cream in the heat. The old hill watched us quietly from a normal city street. People live here too. Sweet milk, all light. Oh, you like, we like, you like. Oh, you like. Sevilla open to wide. White wall open into afternoon. Tile held the sunlight longer than the room. A chair scraped slowly across the patio shade. Someone laughed below us, then the sound moved away. After Granada's corners, the air had disappeared. I thought I wanted space, then space became unclear. Sevilla opened too wide, too much sun inside. I stepped into the quiet and left a part of me outside. Sevilla open too wide, white wall, quiet sky. You touched the glass once and the afternoon went by. Footsteps on the balconies, hands clapped down the street. Not for us to understand, just the city keeping beat. A fan turned over, dust the curtain, barely moved. Your shadow crossed the doorway like it had nothing to prove. I could hear the street, but I could not read the air. The light came too slowly, like it already knew us there. It opened too wide, too much sun inside. I stepped into the quiet and left a part of me outside. Sevilla opened too wide, white wall, quiet sky. You touched the glass once and the afternoon went by. Not hurry, the heat stayed in the line. I heard a rhythm passing, but it never turned to mine. Sevilla opened too wide, too much sun inside. I stepped into the quiet and left a part of me outside. Sevilla opened too wide, white wall, quiet sky. We had only just arrived, but the day was passing by. I woke up in Sevilla, coffee drying on the lip. Small white receipt, started lifting at the tip. I thought Spain's guitar, oh sores under my shoes, rough stones and flamenco, a picture I could use. The waiter left the change and wiped the table clean. I watched the paper move like it moved more than me. Receipt curling in the heat on the table by the street. I had only crossed one corner and called the country complete. Receipt curling in the heat, coffee stain coming through. Sevilla let me sit there, and the road came back to Cordoba on the back, Ronda where the ink went in. Malaga need a coffee ring, Madrid to fold it in. Keys left on a belt loop, scooter cut the square. The cup stuck to my fingers, there was more of Spain in there. Receipt curling in the heat on the table by the street. I had only crossed one corner and called the country complete. Receipt curling in the heat, coffee stain coming through. Sevilla let me sit there, and the road came back to the paper would not lie flat, the edge kept lifting up. He pressed it with my thumb and it lifted when I stopped. Nothing open loudly, nothing told me why. Just a cheap receipt moving in the slow white light. Receipt curling in the heat, still lifting from the street. I had only crossed one corner and left the rest unseen. Receipt curling in the heat, coffee stain coming through. Sevilla did not answer, it only made some room. Receipt curling, change on the train. Honey on the fork would not slide back down. The plate was almost empty, the glass left a ring. We walked old stones all morning, my shoe caught every line. White walls held the sunlight too long at a time. The waiter took the plates, but missed the little shine. I kept turning the fork like it had something to hide. Honey on the fork, honey on the fork. The city moved so slowly, it stuck to every word. Honey on the fork, sweet on dull steel. I thought I knew the shape of Spain, but not how it would feel. The bridge dust stayed in my shoe, a ticket bent in my jeans. The striped arches kept repeating somewhere behind my teeth. An orange slice went sinking in a glass we barely touched. You said the street was quiet, I said maybe too much. Honey on the fork, honey on the fork. The city moves so slowly, it stuck to every word. Honey on the fork, sweet on dull steel. I thought I knew the shape of Spain, but not how it would feel. I wiped it with a napkin tore a thread. A little brown line stayed there after everything we said. The street outside kept waiting with heat along the wall. Nothing asked us to hurry, honey on the fork. The city moves so slowly, it's stuck to every word. Honey on the fork, still on dull steel. I thought I knew the shape of Spain, but not what it would leave. Honey on the fork, plate gone cold, still there. Ticket stuck to my palm, wouldn't let go. A red line bled softly through the fold. We came from the white sun, dust on our shoes. The room turned silver, I lost the room. A paper in my fingers, warm under the ink. The door stayed behind as the street started to shrink. Red over white, then red over white. I tried to count the columns, I gave up twice. Ticket stuck to my palm, ticket stuck to my palm. I held it like an answer, it would not answer back. Ticket stuck to my palm, still warm from the sun. I called into the stone, but nothing called me back. The arches kept returning, bright and slow. One line became another, one door became no door. You said it was beautiful, I heard it like a wall. 800 silent openings, no way out at all. That little square of paper, soft against my hand. I came in with a ticket, I left without a plan. Ticket stuck to my palm, ticket stuck to my palm. I held it like an answer, it would not answer back. Ticket stuck to my palm, still warm from the sun. I called into the stone, but nothing called me back. Turning soft against my hand. I wanted one clear doorway, one clean line, but every arch repeated until it sounded like mine. Ticket stuck to my palm, ticket stuck to my palm. I held it like an answer, red line blurred, still there. Dust on the bridge rail, still on my hand. The drop went quiet, further than planned. explored the valley. I stayed with the stone. Wind crossed the wall and left gray on my thumb. I held the rail as the road left my side. Dust on the bridge rail. Dust on the bridge rail. Still on my hand. The view did not free me. Dust had other plans. Go across the stone. The height felt warm. For a few seconds the night changed form. You said don't look down. I looked halfway down. The city moved beneath us without a sound. Gray turned into skin. One rail, one hand, one town. Not close. Dust on the bridge rail. Dust on the bridge rail. Dust on the bridge rail. Under my nail, the city moved beneath me. I moved along the rail. Still there. Still there. The guard checked the clock. Your shoe squeaked once. Mine caught on the concrete, half a step behind. You touched the metal rail, then brushed along my sleeve. The white line stayed exactly where it had been. The room stayed clean, the fabric went stiff. Everything around us moved, the mark did not. Salt on the black shirt. Salt on the black shirt. White where the water dried. Bright under the indoor light. Salt on the black shirt. Salt on the black shirt. The whole room moved around us. The mark stayed white. Scooters crossed the curb. Harbor windows turned dark. A folded receipt in your pocket softened at the edge. Warm air crossed the doorway. Cold stayed on my neck. You pulled the collar loose and let it fall again. The pavement held the heat. The hallway held the blue. The city shifted behind the glass. The mark came through. Salt on the black shirt. Salt on the black shirt. White where the water dried. Bright under the indoor light. Salt on the black shirt. Salt on the black shirt. The whole street moved around us. The mark stayed white. Clock on the wall, shoes on the floor. Cold through the glass, heat at the door. White on the sleeve, black underneath. You said leave it, I checked it again. Receipt in your pocket, bent at the side. Scooters went past, lights changed outside. Nothing dramatic, nothing to prove. The room kept changing, the mark would not move. Kept every border in a thin, uneven white. You looked once at the sleeve, then back toward the street. Nothing had to mean much. started dry. Still there under the light, sold on the black shirt, sold on the black shirt. The city kept moving, the mark stayed white, sold on the black shirt, still white. Black coat over your arm, silver buckle at your side. The card bent in my pocket against a folded receipt. I pressed it to the gate. Red light, one short tone. You crossed on the first try. I stayed one step behind. Glass above the stairs, heat below the street. Every window looked composed, nothing underneath. Metro card bent in my pocket, bent in my pocket. Red on the first touch, green on the second try. Metro bent in my pocket, under the station light. You were already moving, I was one step behind. Escalator mirror cut your coat in three. Polished shoes kept passing without looking at me. Perfume in the tunnel, metal in the air. You fixed the cuff around your wrist, I flattened the carpet. Street signs over us, red arrows underfoot. Everything above stayed straight, nothing in my pocket would. Metro card bent in my pocket, bent in my pocket. Red on the first touch, green on the second try. Metro card bent in my pocket, under the station light. You were already moving, I was one step behind. Pressed it under my phone while the next train counted down. When I pulled it out again, the corner lifted back. You said it still gets us through, and handed it to me. The next gate took it first try. The bend stayed underneath. Metro card bent in my pocket, bent in my pocket. Green on the first touch, never lying flat. Metro card bent in my pocket, under the station light. You were already up the stairs, I was one step behind. Bent in my pocket, one step behind. Coat across your knees, my heel against the bar. Someone sleeping by the doors, one stop too far. Scratches under plastic shine, gum caught in the seam. You ready, station from the wall. I watch the windows under the seat. When the carriage leaned, everybody shifted over. It stayed where it had been, still there under the seat. Pale against the black, the doors open, people left. Nobody looked back. One eye of makeup fading, one heel worn at the back, a thin beat through cheap earphones slipped between the tracks. A cleaner waited by the stairs, hands resting on the rail. You folded up your coat again, the bent card showed its edge. The next stop crossed the screen. You checked it once, then twice. Your shoulder touched the window, mine stayed by your side. Still there under the seat. When the carriage leaned, everybody shifted over. It stayed where it had been, still there under the seat. Pale against the black, the doors open, people left. Nobody looked back. You asked which stop was ours. I answered one too late. We stood before the doors had cleared, then stayed another place. Your coat slipped from your knees. I caught it by the seams. The train moved under Madrid. Nothing underneath had moved. Still there under the seat. When the carriage leaned, everybody changed positions. It stayed where it had been, still there under the seat. After we stood to leave, the doors closed on the empty road. Still there under the seat. Still there under the seat. That nine match was at 9. Market on the left, match clock on the right. Battery 41, kick off at 9. Tile street, side street, smile for the frame. I learned every shortcut without naming the game. You stopped, I clocked it, 30 minutes gone. Nodded in the doorway with the route map on. 7-minute detour, floodlights coming into sight. I called it accidental, you just looked at me twice. You said we have all evening. I said, yeah, that's right. Phone face down inside my pocket. 8:29. The match was at 9. One eye on you, one eye on the time. You said one more street. I said sure, that's fine. The match was at 9. Every shortcut bent just right. I kept calling it a detour. You kept calling it a lie. At 9. One eye on the time. And now the match was at 9. The match was at 9. You said gardens by the river, ceramics, one last square. I said there was a better view if we could walk in there. I carried every shopping bag without a single word. Kept the score beneath the map each time you turn. You asked why every route we took had been in the same way. I've been the evening traffic and the layout of the place. Checked 3 different dinner spots, rejected number 3. The 4th at auto tables and the screen behind the seats. You said one more shot, I said, of course, that's fine. And saw the shutters halfway down at 8:49. The match was at 9. One eye on you, one eye on the time. You said one more street, I said sure, that's fine. Match was at 9. Every shortcut bend just right. I kept calling it a detour, you kept calling it a lie. At 9, one eye on the time. And 9, the match was at 9. The match was at 9. Caught the score app open when I reached to show the map. You planned the whole afternoon to circle toward the match. I said not the whole afternoon. You laughed and checked the time, then stopped at one more window at 8:59. The match was at 9. One eye on you, one eye on the time. You said go on, check the score. I said only if you don't mind. The match was at 9. Every shortcut been just right. I kept calling it a detour, you kept calling it a lie. One eye on the time, 8:59. The match was at 9. Still on, one more hour. Still on, one more song. Room key still inside the sleeve. place feels better now. You said it felt good from the start. The wristband would not come off. I didn't want it gone. Keys in the bag, feet by the water. One more hour, one more song. Oh, the wristband would not come loose. You said not yet. I said me too. Sun on the pool, blue on my wrist. We had nowhere else to be. Still on, still on, still on. One more hour, one more hour. Still on, still on. One more song. At the changing room mirror, I found the edge beneath the clasp. You said, why are you taking it off? I looked at you and laughed. I pressed the blue strip flat again. You reached and took my hand. We turned around before the doorway. The bass line pulled us back. The wristband would not come off. I never wanted it gone. Keys still packed, lights on the water. One more hour, one more song. Oh, the wristband would not come loose. You stopped asking what we should do. Sun going down, blue on my wrist. We had nowhere else to be. Still on, still on, still on. One more hour, one more hour. Still on, still on. One more song. Blue around my wrist. Still on.
Tight, babe, we're still moving under the lights. Every road back here tonight. Spain, we're still moving under the lights. Every road back here tonight.
Blue on the water, salt in the air. One beat landed, everybody turned. Phone in the pocket, your hand in mine. We brought every road into one last night.
Maps gone dark, signs behind every mile here tonight. We're still moving under the lights. Every road back here tonight. One last night, nothing finished. We crossed Spain, it crossed into us. Still moving through us. Still moving after the love. You could bend twice, rinse deep, bronze gloves. Salt on the black shirt, base wouldn't stop. Your hand found mine, right on the floor. The whole room went white, then asked for more. Last train gone, no closing time. All of Spain at the same time. Spain, we're still moving under the lights. Every road back here tonight. One last night, nothing finished. We crossed Spain, it crossed into us. Still moving through us.
8 in the morning, or close enough. Your shoes by the doorway, still full of sand. Sand in the phone case, sun on the screen. You look like yourself, almost, I mean. The morning looked normal, last night didn't. Nothing was playing, I could still hear it. The water stayed level, the sky had gone clear. The morning looked normal, we were still there. Blue band on your wrist, salt at my neck. 3% battery, 2 messages left. Coffee from the machine, you handed it back. Do you remember?
Which part? Someone stacked the chairs one at a time. We watched without talking, your knee against mine. Nothing was moving except for the blinds. The room had gone quiet, my pulse took its time.
The morning looked normal, last night didn't. Nothing was playing, I could still hear it. The beach had gone quiet, the chairs were all straight. The morning looked normal, we were still awake. Sand hit the table. You said leave some in, so I did. That was the whole thing. A little white sand, your head on my shoulder, the key in my hand. Sand in the phone case, 1% left. The morning it started, the beat hadn't left. The morning looked normal, last night didn't. Nothing was playing, I could still hear it. The sea stayed where it was, the sky had gone clear. We sat there in daylight, not quite back yet. You said leave some in, so I did. Was playing, I still hear it. Should we miss this flight? You said it like a joke. Boarding pass bent twice underneath your phone. Taxi got his here too soon. Still tasted salt and garlic. Bullet the bakes at 2. We thought that was it. Then the rice came out. Arroz a banda. Driver texted, I'm outside. You looked at me, we could cancel. I said maybe. Should we miss this flight? Honking wait a day. Lisbon in one window, Spain for one more day. Should we miss this flight? You don't say yes or no. Boarding pass been twice and the gate says go. ¿Volvemos a casa o seguimos? No sé, tú dime. Lisboa in one one tab, Nápoles in the next, Marrakech when you scroll, home on the recent searches. Nos quedamos en España, un día más, maybe 3. You zoom out on the map, then back to Ibiza on the screen. Still taste the alioli, still thinking about that rise. You say that was worth missing something for. I laugh, not the flight, maybe the flight, maybe the flight. Should we miss this flight? Home can wait a day. Lisbon in one window, Spain for one more day. Should we miss this flight? Still no yes or no. Boarding pass been twice and the gate says go. Across the ceiling, you lock the phone but not the tabs. Your back comes off the chair, mine stays down. The line gets shorter, we're still sitting. You say, entonces, I say, I don't know. Home, Lisbon, Naples, here. Should we miss this flight? You